I'm not gonna, people aren't gonna be stolen from twice. Come on. You're not gonna pay this unless you pay it while you're in custody. I'm not gonna let you out. Damian Walsh, this week. Got two cases here in the miracle sequence. Are they both MTRPs? Yes, sir. All right. Two cases are called 24 CR 2228 and 24 CR 2343. Each are first amended motions to revoke probation. The state of Texas versus Damian Walls. That is you.
Yes, sir.
Present with Mr. Turk, your attorney. The state's attorney is here and probation officer is present. Does the defendant waive formal readings of these first amended motions to revoke probation in each of these two cases? Can we proceed in summary?
Yes, sir.
Sir, raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm any statements you make during this hearing shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes, sir.
Lower your hand. I'm going to do this at the same time, okay? Can we take these together? Because they're similar in their wording. They're separate thefts, but they're thefts on the same day and the same punishment. Each of these first amended motions to revoke probation similarly allege that on October 14th, 2025, in this criminal district court of Jefferson County, Texas, you were sentenced to 2 years in the state jail, probated for 5 years for state jail felonies of theft in each case. Is all of that true and correct, sir? Okay. Yeah. Eight violations. What are we doing? What are we going on?
Just one, Judge.
Just one what?
The first
Just
one.
number one?
Mhm.
Is that right?
That's fine, Judge.
Allegation one, in each of these cases similarly allege that you failed to report to the probation office as directed on or about November 25th, 2025, January 27th, March 6th of 2026. And those violations are violations of condition 4 of each of your probation orders. And is all of that true and correct as it is alleged?
Yes, sir.
Are you pleading correct voluntarily to allegation 1 in each of these first amended motions to revoke probation?
Right.
And because they are true as they are alleged.
Yes.
You understand the you knowingly made plea true to 1 or more violations of probation. That's enough to grant these motions to revoke probation.
Yes.
Your probations can be revoked and you can be sentenced to no less than 180 days up to 2 years in state jail in each case. You understand?
Yes.
Knowing that, do you insist on pleading true today in each case?
Yes.
I find you are pleading true voluntarily. You understand and appreciate the consequences of pleading true.
Yes.
Agreements have been reached where your probation would be revoked in each case and sentenced to 15 months in a state jail to run concurrently. Is that right?
Yes. Yes.
Is that your understanding of the agreement?
Yes, sir.
If I follow these agreements, you have no right of appeal of your cases. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm looking at? What's the restitution on these? I want victims to get paid back. I don't want them to just sashay on by doing time and then the victims are out the money that he stole from them. Does he still owe or did he pay them off? I don't have that. I'm looking at the motion and it doesn't address a money violation. Did you pay the restitution off? No, I didn't think. Probationers never seem to. But the people always wonder why they are going to get, the defendant is going to get less than 2 years when they still owe, when he still owes these poor people who were victims for the money that he stole from them. And, I have a hard time trying to explain how that is fair because it doesn't seem fair to me.
Judge, the restitution is $3,130.59.
In which case?
2343.
What about the other? There's none in there? Okay. It's what is 3,001?
$130.59.
Are you able to pay that? Sir?
I was paying to. Yes.
Well, you cannot. What do we do about that? We tell the victims they're so out of luck? I mean, I can put it on the judgment, but we all know that never gets paid. You don't have any way of paying this $3,130? Because this is not a 2-year sentence. It's less than 2 years, which is the maximum here. But I know what the victims say. Why is he getting a break of 9 months off and I'm stuck? He stole $3,130.59 from me and he's getting out early. Where's my money? That's hard to explain to them because it's not fair. I mean, they're getting victimized twice. You stole from them and then you're sashaying out of there early. Are you able to, is there some way you can pay this $3,000, this restitution, or someone on your behalf?
I'm gonna try.
Did you get do you have somebody who can pay? Because I'm going to go along with this, but not when the people aren't going to get paid. Because once you're sentenced, they never get paid back.
Did you actually get the furniture? Judge, it looks like from this one, he used a check to buy furniture, but I don't think he actually got the furniture.
Okay, the restitution order says restitution in the amount of $3,130.59 at $150 per month. That's what I signed. That's what everybody signed on. That's what everybody agreed to. You can't undo that now. And it's in the judgment that I signed in October of last year. Everybody went along with it. Has he paid anything on? Has he paid any restitution at all? No. Well, people aren't going to be stolen from twice. Come on. You're not going to pay this unless you pay it while you're in custody. I'm not going to let you out.
I suspect it was probably covered by insurance, Judge.
Until you can, well, then my insurance, if it's State Farm, my insurance just went up. The insurance doesn't print money. The people who are the customers pay for the monies. When we get our, the premiums, we pay premiums and that's pays to the big money locker. And then when people have losses and they're insured properly, they take money out of the locker that we have put in. That's the way it works. But I'm not going to, no, I open the door for one, I open the door for everybody. And tomorrow somebody comes with a big restitution and 10 people are here. He owes me. Are you kidding me? He's going to get out early and he owes me and we're not going to get paid. But here's the deal. You made a promise on this probation in the first place, and it's in there. You promised you'd pay it. These are all terms and conditions that we set. And listen, I've received a copy. I agree to follow all conditions imposed upon me. You did. All right. I'm not going to pay you. I got to deal with, I'm not going to just look at a victim and say, I just don't have any empathy for you, because I do. I feel sorry for everyone, and I'm up here making symbolism by what goes on. You stole, you have to pay. you have to pay the loss for these people to put them back in whole, and it's $3,000. That's why you went to prison or you placed on probation, and that was a requirement, and you've been on probation for a while and haven't paid one dime. So you pay that 3,000, you get that restitution paid as soon as possible. We'll bring you back up here and I'll follow these deals. You can, but you signed on it. You made a promise. I just read to you. You made a promise, a deal that you didn't follow. So I'm going to be unilaterally giving you something when the victims are going, wait a second, what about me? Victims are heard from this court. Come on.
So is the judge stating probation so he can get out and go pay it?
Well, I don't know where he's in jail right now. He's in jail clothes. Well, he's going to go wherever he went before. I'm not going to let him out. He's in jail for something.
Is the court inclined to take a longer sentence on the revocation? Or are we?
Y'all figure it out. I'm going to let y'all of the lawyers, y'all figure it out. All I'm demanding is the victims get paid back like you made the promise you would do. You made the promise almost a year ago and you hadn't paid one dime.
Wait, huh?
Yes.
That's all. Victims, everybody needs to reread the Victims' Rights Act. That's important. There are sanctions for not following the Victims' Rights Act. People entitled to get paid back when they're lost for voluntary intentional crimes, folks. Come on. And then I'm willing to work